Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing quote-unquote weights and measurements. What are we talking about here? Well, pursuant to the U.S. Constitution, there is a provision in there regarding weights and measurements. There's also provisions in there regarding metallic money, and I'm not going to go too deep into that from a constitutional perspective, but the point of this video is, the Constitution, specifically in the United States, empowers the U.S. Congress to set weights and measurements. And this is important. I'll get to this in a moment. Well, I'll get to this now, I guess. Thai gold, for example, there's baht weight gold, as we've explained in other videos. Purity 96.5, baht weight gold. There's a specific weight and measurement in Thailand that goes back into the mist of time for this specific type of baht weight gold from the time when it was used essentially as currency. They needed to have a uniform weight and measure. I bring this up because Thai gold has a different weight and measurement from the international, if you will, gold standard, if you will. For example, and different countries have different things. For example, the gold exchange in London has a different weight and measure from what's called 4/9 fine. I believe in China, 99.99. I think in the London exchange it's 99.9. And look, I'm not claiming to be an expert in this, okay? So before you burn me in the comments because I don't know if it's 99.9 or not 4/9 or whatever, you know, and there's good delivery bars. I'm well aware of all these measurements conceptually. I don't know the exact ones. I'm not going to get into that because, quite frankly, I'm more interested in Thai gold for myself. And I know what the weight and measure is. It's the baht when it comes to Thai gold. The point of the video, though, is I think very few foreigners fully comprehend that. I remember the first time I saw that Thai baht was 96.5, and I did not recognize that it had its own weight and measurement. There was a standard weight and measurement that's utilized by the Thai Gold Traders Association when you're buying and selling gold here, which is highly fungible, highly liquid. You can exchange gold for cash pretty much instantaneously here in Thailand, depending on where you're at. If you can find a Thai gold trader to trade with, it's very, very liquid, but it's a different weight and measurement. And for some, that may not be something that's particularly desirable because they want something that's on the international standard. I rather like the fact Thailand has its own standard, most notably because the Thai gold market does not wildly move around with sort of the same volatility at times as does some of the international markets for gold. And it's one of the reasons I like it. Again, I also really like the fungibility. I like that Thailand has its own system. It's kind of a closed system. It's like sort of a closed circuit. It works quite well. And in fact, I have a theory that it kind of insulates Thailand's economy from some of the worst vicissitudes of the more financialized economies out there. I'll leave it at that. But long story short, it's really interesting. Even the U.S. Constitution specifically speaks to the issue of weight and measurements because it's that important. Weight and measurements can have a tremendous impact upon one's assets, for example, if one has, for example, gold that's in a certain weight and measurement compared to gold that's in another type of weight and measurement. It can have profound ramifications in many, many ways. So the thing to take away from this video is Thai gold is not on the same standard as many international, as gold is in many other markets. But that being said, just because it's not, take another look because there's profound upsides to that as well.